In 2008, when the region declared the SADC Free Trade Area, we were hoping that business would boom in the SADC region. But as we have seen, we have not realized that boom. So we took an introspection as a region, and the SADC heads of state decided that we need to increase the productivity of the region. If we want trade, you must have the goods to trade. If you want to trade, you must have the services to trade. So industrialization is aimed at actually increasing the productivity of the region so that we can have something to trade. And if we say we have a free trade area, we have a free trade area for a reason, for goods that can freely move in and out of the region.
One of the biggest contentions about a free trade area is the issue that there are a lot of bottlenecks in getting goods across different countries, and that is eating into productivity itself. Mm-hmm. When you are a company and wanting to export your goods, for instance, to Mozambique, the process at the border is very, very cumbersome, and that becomes a problem. Mm-hmm. These are some of the challenges that industrialization faces. How do we even begin to speak industrialization when we have not even started addressing those challenges?
Those are real challenges, and as a region we have realized that there's a need to actually put resources into solving those challenges. So what we have done as a region is, under the industrialization strategy and roadmap, we have the third pillar, which is the regional integration pillar. What does that mean? It means that we will have protocols and other regulatory instruments that will govern all the countries of the region, so that as a coordinating body, SADC is able to demand or actually compel member states to comply with all the instruments and the regulatory instruments that we have declared as a region. And in that way, we will enable the traders to be able to make certain demands on their governments in terms of what they want done to unlock all those bottlenecks that are frustrating business in the region.
One of the important things about speaking to governments and drafting policy in making sure that you enable this process is to have political will. Mm-hmm. And if you have political will, now you go into the second pillar of this, which is competitiveness. Yeah. How do we encourage or nudge governments to fast track, to have a sense of urgency, to say let's draft policies that are enabling, that will help us move this faster? How do we do that?
What we're doing at the SADC Secretariat is actually putting in place mechanisms to have government and private sector in actual and continual dialogue, because you understand that the private sector is in it for business. And they are the ones that attract the investments. They are the ones that create employment. So without the private sector talking to government will not know what policies and enabling environment needs to be created. So as a secretariat, we compel and we're providing forums for governments to be talking to their private sector, so that we are able to have policies that are informed, policies that are user-friendly for the business people. And in that way, things start moving.
How do we encourage investment? As it is, the member states that are part of the Secretariat have different economies of different sizes, different struggles. For instance, you have countries such as Botswana and Lesotho who are highly reliant on the customs union income. When you have South Africa, it is much bigger but has its own challenges.
We have policies that we put in place and we are coordinating as a SADC Secretariat. One of them that I can mention, which is under the macroeconomic convergence unit, is the financial inclusion strategy that we are doing for the region. In this way, we are making the macroeconomic environment of the region, if I may say, for lack of a better word, lax enough for everyone to able to access it, so that we are able to have a vibrant economy, so to speak. We are trying to, by all means, harmonize all the regulations, the financial regulations of the region, so that all the financial systems of the member states of the region are able to talk to each other, and we're able to move finances freely throughout the whole framework of the region.
All right, let's take a pause for now.